and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Let it fly. Let's go. Trust your stuff right here. Let it fly.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Jenkins is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Come on, slide.
And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third.
So striding in, Joe Adell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Popped him up. Hong is there. One down. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth a power-speed combination. Hong on the ground to the right side. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Now at the plate, Hong. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth.
Hey, like you can up there, huh? Get a good rip on it, huh? All right, one time right here.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Outside, that's the ball.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Jenkins is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great in now for the O's, Tyler Callahan. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Again, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys,
and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Ready for another shot now. Hong, he flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Ready once again. Hong. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Now batting, Anthony Rendon. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
And oh man, that caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the third baseline. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. Ready for another chance? Hong, he'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Trout leads off second with nobody out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Little chopper back to the mound. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. 15-1 is the final. The Los Angeles Angels jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
It's time for baseball. Digging in, Hong. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Come on, Biggin. Stay hard up there. Hey, stay hot now.
Has a look, now the pitch.
No, that's low.
Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish.
Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. From the stretch. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball.
Nobody better. Stay hot. Nobody better right there.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And the run will score as the Angels grab the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Back to the mound, and they may have him hung up here. There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Hong. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hong. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Pops this one up. Urias takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second. Stepping in, Hong. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Put a good swing on it. Here we go.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch. Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Halos took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jose Suarez with his 4th win this season. Andrew Moore pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Keone Kela wraps it up for the save, his 12th of the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan. We are under the lights this evening. Set to go now, Harold Castro, arguably one of the hotter hitters in the league right now. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Hong, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a throw over, a dive, but he's back. First pitch coming, here it is. The 0-1 delivery. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. So, guys, these Nationals, as they interplay here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Trout stands at first with 1 out.
Hey, stay hot, huh?
Lifted in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Now at the plate, Jeremy De La Rosa. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they're held in. Now to the plate, Hong. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here comes Robles. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there. Settling in now, Hong. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit high and deep to right center. Giving chase is Robles. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. In now for Washington, Harold Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Weekly hit towards first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So that'll bring up Josh Bell. He has no prior history against this pitcher. Rounded to first, reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Hong. And now pitch on the way. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Castro is under it as he puts it away for round number 1. Runner at second, 1 away, and the next hitter will be the right-handed out of Anthony Rendon, and the runner back safely. The 1-2. Soft liner towards first.
Down.
There you go, make the turn.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. In now, Eddie Rosario. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping up now, Jeremy De La Rosa, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. This is on the ground over to first. Throw to first here is going to be in time as the Angels have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Los Angeles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Riley O'Brien wins his 3rd of the season. Tomas Valenzuela permitted 6 earned runs to come across. We are under the line. Digging in now, Hong. First at-bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
Stay hot, baby.
Now here it comes. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. So, guys, these Nationals, as they interplay here tonight, they come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hong 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive, base hit to right.
Find the ball, find the ball, find the ball.
And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
To second for 1, relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double.
Stepping up to the plate, Hong 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1.
That counts 1-1.
Two runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Angels so far.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Here you go, baby. Find a
Number
good
3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Full count now.
That's a good one, huh?
Hit the other way out toward right field. De La Rosa is there to put it away for out number 1.
Slide.
And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
We'll see if moving up.
Ready to begin the 8th, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. Off liner toward first. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the 8th. So striding forward now, Hong. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the...
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll get in at second base as the tying run's aboard with a leadoff double. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Willie Calhoun, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And now the runner's trying for third. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So stepping in, Anthony Rendon, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. A bouncer up the middle. And a base hit, as that'll bring the tying run in from third, and they've come back to knot things up at even here in the 8th. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Angels came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Chasen Shreve claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew.